So Todd, how is Beta Theta Pi faring without yours truly?
Who's yours truly? Sounds like a Russian exchange student. I guess I never met him.
How are they faring without me?
Me? Like from the Me channel? They aren't. Heresh has a Wii in every single room. It's pretty handy when George invites me over to drink that bitter red liquid and play the ball rolly game. Unfortunately, I usually fall asleep because of the liquid, and wake up in a different place.
Oh God, George.
No, Todd, how are they faring without me? You know, Big Donnie?
Oh, I don't know. Fine, I guess. They just did a shirtless car wash. I volunteered to help out, which was needed because they had a lot of customers, most of them Republican politicians from Trenton.
Makes sense. The gay bar scene in Trenton is trash. Not that I'd, know.
Todd, I overheard what you said about George, and I'm going to refer you to one of my friends with the New Brunswick Police. He works in the Crimes Against Minors Division.
But why? I'm not a minor, Rob. I'm not even that fond of coal.
Yes, but his methods usually involve giving suspected victims crayons and letting them express what happened to them through drawing. That seems like it'd work with you.
Hey, Rob, so are we good to go? I know we had quite a few of us who needed to take bathroom breaks.
Yes, we're about to get started. I'm dividing everyone up into groups. I've explained to the rest of them where they are and what they're doing. So you're the only ones left to be assigned.
Whoa, are you going to do another plan breakdown? I love these things.
No, we have no time for fanfare.
Oh.
Suck it up, Joe. We're here to do a serious job. Now this is the plan.
Donaru, Barakun, Josuke. AI Presdients, AI Presdients.
Damn, this is a baller-ass tunnel system. I wish I had known this was here. I could have done some epic pranks on all the servants.
Yes, it is very baller-ass, as you say. But how are we supposed to reach the outside, Kim?
I don't know. It probably leads there eventually. Let's just keep going.
You said that 30 minutes ago, Kim. And we've been taking twisting and turning paths ever since. I'm pretty sure we've even been here before.
I agree, Kim. That piss stain on the floor looks familiar.
Come on, guys. What do you want from me? It's not like secret subterranean tunnels have maps to them.
The secret subterranean tunnel we found during our ski adventure did. Remember, everyone?
Well, I do remember that. It was a great tunnel, too. Probably top 5 for tunnels I've ever been in.
I would put it at least top 3 myself.
Ski adventure? I don't remember that.
How could you, Kim? You weren't there. It was back at the turn of the millennium. It was also where the 4 of us became best friends.
Oh shit, I want to hear that story sometime, but let's get back to the tunnel for now. It's not long until Bill discovers we're missing.
No, it's Coke, 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 Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Dasani.
Brian, for fuck's sake, get a hold of yourself.
What is it, Arnold?
You've been repeating the same code to get sodas for weeks now. It's deranged. Like, what the fuck is going on in your mind to make you keep doing it? I've never once shown interest in getting free soda from a vending machine. But every 10 minutes like clockwork, you spout out that bizarre list. Are you secretly a sleeper agent or something, and that's your trigger phrase? Seriously, man, I genuinely want to know what the hell is wrong with you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I just figured that maybe you'd want to be friends with me if I helped you get free soda, but I guess not. Let's go back to work.
Brian, is this really about being friends? We're already, well, I don't know if I'd use that word exactly, but Chubby Chaser keeps us together pretty much 24/7. If anyone is my friend, it's probably you.
We're really friends? No fooling?
Yeah, sure. If it gets you to shut up about soda, we're friends.
Are we ready to practice the motorcycle jump?
Yes, sir. The technicians have worked out all the problems.
Glad to hear it. So get the prisoners in place and let's do this thing. I think I'm gonna go for a flip too. Would that be cool?
Very cool, sir.
Hell yeah, this is why I keep you around, Brian. Kim and others get to the execution platform. Kim, did you hear me? What about you other 4? What are your guys' names again? I want to say the Big Bopper, Dante, Giorgino, and Marcus.
Pretty sure the Big Bopper is right, but I don't know about the other 3.
Where the hell are they? Are they trying to escape or something? Arnold, Brian, send all of our guards after them. We will be carrying out the execution.
I told you guys that nothing happened between me and Todd. I just helped him to bed after he fell asleep playing Wii Sports.
You'll have your chance to tell the detectives that when you get back to America.
America? You mean you're not going to leave me in this rough-and-tumble North Korean prison?
What? No. We're here to rescue Kim from his cell. Did you not listen to Rob when he explained the plan to you?
I may have been distracted by some hunky soldiers in very form-fitting trousers. Mind getting me up to speed?
I have this one, Barak-kun. The way I understand it, George Chan, is the 4 of us make up the prison breakout team. While some of our friends are stopping the missile launch and the others are keeping a lookout for potential dangers, We need to rescue this Kim guy from potential execution, and this is the prison where Rob San's intel says he's being held. Then we're apparently all coming together for a final confrontation against Chubby Chaser or Bill or whatever his real name is.
I should have been on the lookout team. No one would have made it past me alive.
That's probably the reason you aren't on it, Okita-san. Rob may be a maverick, but even he recognized that bodies piling up would have raised some red flags.
They don't pile up if you eat them after.
Barry, pal, where did you find this guy again?
I peed on their futon. Then we all went out to karaoke.
Is that...
Yes, that's true, George, and I'll be honest that additional context doesn't make the situation any more sensical. So let's just leave it there. Kim is waiting for us.
Who are you people? No foreigners are allowed here.
Looks like it's snack time.
Okita-san, don't do it. Oh, hello, ma'am. We are associates of your new Supreme Leader, Bill. He has ordered us to check on some prisoners for him.
You work for Bill, and you expect me to help you? Ha! I spit on that man who tries to dishonor my country and our true leader.
Huh? You don't like Bill?
No, he's an interloper and stands in the way of North Korea's God-appointed protector.
This seems opportune for us. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't like Bill, right?
I think so.
What is this? What do you say amongst yourselves?
Ma'am, this may be a risk, but I'm going to lay all our cards on the table. What I first told you was a lie. We aren't friends of Bill. We're his enemies, in fact. Our true friend is your leader, Kim, and we've come here to rescue him.
What a ridiculous story. Our leader would never be friends with mere mortals, let alone foreigners.
If it convinces you at all, of the 14 of us who came here, at least 2 or 3 can't be legally classified as mortal.
That's right, but all of us are his friends. Myself, I went to college with him at Rutgers, and before that, he brought us to space to save one of our non-mortal friends.
You attended Rutgers, the greatest institute of learning, with our supreme leader?
You've heard of it?
Of course, leader often regales us with tales of his adventures there, like the time he got trapped in a bathroom during a hurricane and had to survive by eating drywall and his own feces.
Of all the stories he could have told you, that was an odd choice. But yes, it happened. And I was there, not in the bathroom, but I was also in the building, and the whole time I was wondering where he was.
Then you are truly friends of our supreme leader. The gods be praised. And you have come to rescue him?
That's right.
If you tell the truth, you must follow me. I haven't been able to see him myself, but I have heard a rumor of the cell where he is being held. Allegedly, his execution is tonight, so we don't have time to spare.
God damn it. There has to be an inconspicuous entrance around here somewhere.
That's the same thing I said to the actress playing Nami in the live-action One Piece. Don't worry though, boys. I found the entrance eventually.
Wow, that was even cruder than you normally are, Oda-sensei.
Keep the faith, friends, and we shall find a way in.
Shut up, you three, and let me think.
Rob, can I ask you something?
No, you cannot. I just told you to shut up.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask anyway. When you divided everyone up, why did you choose us for the missile-stopping team? It's just the impression I get, but I've always believed you thought I was stupid.
Your impression is right. I think you're incredibly stupid, but every one of my options was a mouth-breathing troglodyte, so I had to make do.
Yeah, but why us specifically?
Ugh, I can't believe you're making me do this, but if you insist. I chose Heresh because his immortality could come in handy if we need a human shield.
Always happy to shield my friends.
I chose the fake manga writer because a good con man is always an asset during covert missions.
Thanks, dude. But I'm definitely the real Ikiro Ora.
And I chose you because you're the most likely of you presidents to die of old age. And I'd love to be there to witness it.
Joke's on you, I think I have like 2 years left at least.
Great. You all got your snappy comebacks in. Now shut up and help me look for an entrance.
Way ahead of your friend Rob. Heresh spies with his little eye what looks like a secret door.
Oh fuck, this is like a real secret tunnel. Good job, Heresh.
How the fuck did you find this before me? Tell me the truth, did you know this was here? And don't you fucking lie to me!
Take a chill pill, friend Rob. We are a team and the team's accomplishments applies to all of its members equally.
I don't know how to explain why, but this place reminds me of Nami's inconspicuous entrance.
I definitely chose the wrong teams.
All I'm saying is my talents are being absolutely wasted on the lookout team.
Maybe Rob just thinks you have really good eyes or something, Donald.
You, Todd, are the only bright spot in what is turning out to be a real wet noodle of an adventure.
Maki-senpai, how many times do we have to tell you that we're sorry?
I'll let you know when you get close, Fujis.
And those 2, or 4, I guess, The Fujis truly seem to blend into a single unit, are the absolute worst part of it. What was Rob thinking putting them together?
Part of me says this is wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's because he knew I would be an excellent relationship counselor.
Fujis, please just leave me alone.
Well, we were trying to, but then Rob put us on the lookout team together, and we figured it was best if we tried to clear the air, but it,
Stop trying to explain yourselves because there's no justifying your behavior. You called me a bitch, and worse than that, you called sweet, beautiful Heresh a bitch too.
We're sorry. That was just in the moment, and it's inexcusable, but we're sorry, and...
Hello, fellow Gen Zers.
What do you want?
Nothing. Your big brother Todd just figured that he could use the infinitesimal knowledge he gained at Rutgers in order to help you four solve your little dispute.
Todd, we don't think you know what infinitesimal means.
You're right, Fujis. I don't. But what I do know is that love is a lot like a secret. At least that's what George tells me. And it's important to keep it from your wife sometimes, or she might divorce you and take the ranch. Do any of you have wives?
What the fuck?
Todd, seriously, we see what you're trying to do here, but it's probably gonna make things worse. We think we'll just hang out with Donald-san and leave Maki-senpai alone for a while.
No way. We 4 + 1, I've yet to learn what number that is, are getting to the bottom of this here and now. First things first, though. What kind of Asian are you?
Oh boy, I told him to stop asking people about their races.
Come on, Arnold, I bet they're over here somewhere.
Brian, we were specifically supposed to be looking in the palace. We have no reason to go outside.
What if they decided to get a bit of fresh air?
There are guards at all the entrances. Stop being stupid.
Uh-oh, I feel our friendship might be in danger. I better tell you the code to get free soda.
Not this again.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing you two talking about free soda. Now, I'm something of a soda connoisseur myself, so I'm familiar with the legendary code used to get free soda from a vending machine, but I've never actually encountered someone who knew it. It might be a long shot, but would you happen to know this fabled code?
Of course I do. It's Coke, 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 Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Dasani, Coke, Diet Coke, Minute Maid Lemonade.
Oh, wow. You see, years ago, my friend was an occult detective, and he heard from the spirit of a delivery driver from Pepsi that it was Coke, 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 Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Dasani, Diet Coke, Coke, Minute Maid Lemonade. I can't believe that the only problem was that he flipped the last Coke and Diet Coke.
Yeah, I've heard that variation on the code. I think it's probably a conspiracy by the soda industry to trip people up.
That makes a ton of sense. Well, thank you for your help, sir. I can't wait to get to a vending machine so I can try this puppy out.
No problem. Me and my friend Arnold are out here trying to find this guy named Kim and these other 4 guys, one of whom is the Big Bopper.
What? So the Big Bopper didn't die in that plane crash? It's a miracle. Wait, did you just say Kim?
Yeah, he used to run this country or something. Do you know him?
Oh, no. Of course not. I thought you were talking about Kim Possible, like from the TV show. Yes, we're friends, but don't ask for an autograph. She hates that. You see, we had plans to meet up here for a very bland Korean meal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What the fuck are you talking about, Brian? That makes sense? How could he be meeting up with a cartoon character?
Well, sometimes cartoon characters are based on real people like Little Bill.
We are not having this conversation right now. You! Who are you really, and what are you doing here?
All right, I guess I can't lie anymore. I'm not meeting up with Kim Possible. What I'm really doing is trying to sell magazine subscriptions for my middle school's magazine drive. If I sell 20, I can go to Chuck E. Cheese in a limo. So can I put you both down for a year of bridal guide?
What?
We also have people.
I don't know what you're up to, but you're coming with us.
Then it's very important that you go to a Taylor Swift concert together in matching t-shirts and—
Todd, can you stop talking for a second? Is that Donald-san being led away by those 2 men?
I can't believe that bitch seriously left me here. And I can't believe that there are no seats on planes until next week. How am I supposed to live out of an airport for that long? Damn it, Joe-kun. What was this all about? Did you really just pretend to be a student to get closer to me? Why would you do such a stupid thing? And where did you run off to? I hope you're okay.
Nomura-sensei, you've gone mad with power. It can't be done. It can't, I tell you.
I didn't hire you to argue, Valentino. I hired you to design the greatest asses this world has ever seen.
I know, and that is why you need to defer to my expertise. There's a phenomenon in my field known as the anal tipping point. It's when an ass gets so big that its proportions with the rest of the body go from being hot as fuck to being disturbing and grotesque. If we make Tifa's backyard bouncy castle any more massive than we already have, she'll become more ass than woman.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
But sir...
Grow up, Valentino. If we don't do this, we'll never get any attention from this generation. We need that oversized monstrosity of an ass to garner any mental bandwidth in the era of TikTok.
You judge this generation far too harshly, Nomura-sensei.
Maybe, but I'm still the boss, so get back to work, or I'm replacing you with a sexually frustrated 12-year-old with access to the unrestricted Microsoft image generator.
Dear me, Valentino, dare you unleash your sickest fantasies onto the world? Could they ever handle them? Oh, that's my phone. Go for Valentino.
Professor Valentino, thank God I finally got through to you. This is Al from the Rutgers police.
The Rutgers police? I don't know why you're calling, but my work is entirely legal and exclusively of adult characters.
That's not what this is about, Professor. Don't you remember me? We met during that whole kerfuffle during the summer session.
The summer session? Oh, let me see. Yes, I do think I remember you now. You are the homosexual partner of that flouncy man who's friends with Mr. Obama.
I'm actually trying to move away from labels, but yes, that's me. And it's good you brought up George. The reason I'm calling is because he's gone missing along with Todd.
Todd's gone missing? How horrible. It must be very recent. Mr. Obama didn't mention anything about that when...
Professor, did the line disconnect? You sort of cut off there.
No, I just remembered something. It was during my Hot Springs vacation. Mr. Obama and the others were there playing Resident Evil 4 in the lobby. I came down for a second and overheard they were talking to Todd on Discord. He mentioned something about being with Rob. I didn't connect the dots at the time, but I wonder if he meant the Rob from Rutgers.
Oh, God in heaven. Professor, if you heard that correctly, George and Todd may already be dead. Rob always swore he'd get his revenge on them.
Al, it's fine if the answer is no, but is this a good time for you to ask Professor Valentino about my enrolling for his class next semester?
I assure you, Kim, it's 13 inches long.
No fucking way, Matthew, that isn't possible.
It is, Kim, I've seen it.
So have I, it's very big.
You too, Giovanni?
We've all seen it, Kim. It's 13 inches, just like he said.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna just take your guy's word for it. Either nut up or shut up, Matthew, and whip this bad boy out. Oh, wow, yeah, your cock really is 13 inches, damn.
I told you so.
Jesus, what the fuck am I walking in on?
What? Who are you guys? Everyone, we have company. Prepare to fight.
Put down your Duke's new friends. We have come to the rescue of you.
You gotta be kidding me. Is that you, Heresh? What are you doing in the weird secret tunnels under my palace? Probably something awesome, I'm guessing. And look at the rest of you, too.
You know these men, Kim?
Yeah, the hot guy is my boy Heresh, and the guy pushing 200 million is named Joe. They were fellow students of mine at Rutgers. The guy in the glasses you should recognize, his name is Rob, and he used to be with the police there. Not sure about the Japanese guy, but he's giving off a chill vibe, so the more the merrier.
The chillest, my dude.
Hey, Kim, good to see you.
Yes, I think I remember the glasses man now that you mention it.
I'm pretty sure he fucking arrested us.
Yeah, cry me a river. But first explain what the fuck is happening here.
I was showing Kim my Rooster Pez dispenser. It's extra long due to a manufacturing error.
Okay, but why was it in your pants?
I don't know. Where do you keep your Pez dispensers?
He's got you there, Rob. Everyone knows you're supposed to keep Pez dispensers safely tucked away in your underpants. I remember when Pez was first released. It was at the height of the Roaring '20s, and you couldn't see a boy run down the street without catching a glimpse of that iconic Pez bulge. I had a bulge too, but I never got much into Pez.
My God, I've missed you and your insane stories so fucking much, Joe. So that brings me back to my question, what are you guys doing here?
No, the question is, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in prison, you moron!
I beg your pardon?
I can't believe this is fucking happening. We're the missile-stopping team, not the prison breakout team. We can't stop the missiles if we have to take care of the prisoners. And what in the fuck is the prison breakout team supposed to do without prisoners to break out? We're doing this for your benefit. How dare you ruin my perfectly good plan?
Whoa, you need to take like 4 steps back and explain this from the beginning, Rob, because I'm confused as fuck right now.
I don't even want it at this point.
I can do it. So, my name is Aikiro Ora, and there are 2 things I love in this world: manga and titties. This, of course, led me to working next door to Heresh's manga shop, where Joe-kun and the others live as graduate students. Then,
Friends of the Supreme Leader, this is the cell where he is being held. Please rescue him quickly before we are discovered.
Barry, pal, are you sure you don't plan on leaving me here? It's exactly like the cell where I've always feared I'd end up.
George, the more you ask that, the more I wonder if I should leave you here. I mean, what kind of skeletons do you have in your closet?
Just a bunch of misunderstandings, I swear.
Any Joe-level misunderstandings?
Nah, I like them a little older, and I don't play both sides of the field much anymore. Actually, forget I said any of that.
Can you two Nancys hurry up? I'm getting hungry, and there are a lot of people around here whom no one will miss.
I'll second that minus the part about eating people.
It's eat or be eaten, Sota-kun. Pick a side.
I'm starting to regret having come along with you all.
Me, too. Maybe Bill is onto something with this whole destroying the world thing or whatever. But we made a plan and have to follow through. Here we come, Kim. Your knights in shining armor have arrived.
Is it just me, or is this cell empty?
How would that be just you?
Damn it, he's not here. Where could he have gone?
Maybe he wanted some fresh air.
Miss Soldier Woman, what does this mean? Did you get the cell wrong or something?
No, this is the cell. There is only one reason it could be empty.
And what is that?
The Supreme Leader has already been taken out for his execution.
No, we're not limiting our strikes to military bases. What part of wiping Tokyo off the map don't you understand?
Boss, we have found an outsider, and we thought you'd want to see him.
He's not an outsider. He's just selling magazines. And he really loves soda, so he's probably a good guy.
Holy fuck, is that you, Donald? What the fuck are you doing in North Korea, you slimy sack of shit?
Hi, Bill. It's good to see you.
Good to see you? No fucking way. Wipe that grin off your face and answer my question. What are you doing here?
Just what your very handsome henchman said. I'm here because of my school's magazine drive. There's this kid in my class named Nathan whose dad knows like half the town, so local customers are pretty much nil. I have to cast a wide net.
Shut up, Donald. You're 78 years old. There's no way you're in school.
You'd be surprised.
Fine. It seems you won't answer my questions. Let me hazard a guess then. I know you've become chummy with Kim during these past few years. Did you think you could save him? Is that why he's missing?
Kim is missing? Yes, good going, Barack. I mean, who dat?
Of course Barack is here too. Joe also likely followed along like the pedo puppy he is, right?
Well, he's working on that. He's in love with an adult woman right now. The fact that she looks younger is simply a coincidence.
Yeah, just like the 110,920 unnamed Wisconsin civilians that jerked him off at 3 a.m. during the election were a coincidence.
Not at all. I've been calling him out on that for 4 years. It was incredibly fishy.
I tire of your banner. So let me cut to the chase. Tell me where your friends have taken Kim, and I'll let you bumble back to the Big Apple.
And if I don't?
Then you die in his place.
Very well, I'll die.
Oh, goodness gracious. Did he just say he'd die? But we promised each other that we'd adopt a chinchilla together. We need to find Rob or maybe Barack. They'll know what to do.
It sure is wonderful to be back at good old Hayazaki High School.
You can say that again, Shirakawa-sensei.
And it feels like the perfect time to do the paperwork officially firing that disgraceful Aoki-sensei. While I'm at it, I might as well send out word to all the high schools in Tokyo, warning them never to hire her.
Oh, yes, I guess you could do that.
Is everything all right, Officer Sakamoto? You seem disappointed somehow.
No, I'm not disappointed. It was foolish for me to ever think what I'm thinking.
And what is that?
Please, Shirakawa-sensei, don't make me say it. You must have seen the signs by now.
Signs for what?
Gosh, well, I didn't want to be so abrupt about it, but if you insist. The thing is, Shirakawa-sensei, I'm in love with you.
You're in love with me? Officer Sakamoto, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. There was never any chance the most perfect woman in the world like yourself could ever love a man like me. Or that she would want to go to a maid cafe together to get ice cream sundaes.
Are you asking me to get ice cream sundaes with you at a maid cafe?
It's ridiculous, I know. That paperwork is far more important. I'll just leave you alone now. I'm sorry if I was any bother.
Officer Sakamoto, wait.
What is it?
I think, well, the paperwork can probably wait a day or two.
Then I said, ladies, there is more than enough of Heresh to go around. So make a neat and orderly line outside my bedroom door. And I'll be with all of you shortly.
And what happened next to Heresh?
Yeah. Did you end up doing every single girl in the Sigma Delta Tau sorority?
Come on, boys. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Heresh, you can't possibly leave us on such a cliffhanger.
And what about Ethan? Did he end up driving all the way to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania to get sheets or not?
Friends, you didn't let me finish. I said, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. But I'll have you know that I did a lot more than kiss those 30 college girls.
I knew you did it. You're a fucking legend, Heresh.
Seriously, where have you been keeping this guy, Kim?
Oh, I'm sure Heresh has been around. He's like a soft breeze on a pleasant afternoon. He comes and goes according to his whims, never to be trapped by mere mortals.
Was that a fucking poem?
It was. Did you like it? I'm thinking of self-publishing a small book of poetry. I bet it'd do pretty well.
Are there going to be any erotic poems in it?
Probably a few. I'm working on one right now that describes the time I got an erection while watching A Bug's Life as a kid.
Sounds hot. Sign me up for a copy.
I'll take a copy too. The animators knew what they were doing putting that fat ass on Princess Ada.
Can we please go 5 fucking minutes without fetishizing animated bugs? I'm trying to find our way into the palace.
But Mr. Rob, why are we going back into the palace? I thought we wanted to leave it.
Oh, how many times do I have to repeat myself? We need to go back into the palace so we can stop the missiles Bill is going to launch at Japan.
Sure, I get that part, but why do we care about Japan? I don't think you ever explained that.
Dave, Japan has a rich and vibrant culture. From the ancient Shinto religion to their traditional kabuki theater to more modern art forms like J-pop, Japan and her people deserve to be saved.
You forgot all the drawings of titties. Hot British guy.
Wait, you're telling me Japan is where all those drawings of titties come from? Like the really big ones?
Probably.
Damn, what are we waiting around for then? Hurry the fuck up, cop guy. We need to save the titties.
Hold your fucking horses. If you had given me one more second, you'd have seen that we were almost there. Prepare yourself, Bill. Your hours are numbered.
Seems we're back to square one, and worse than that. Our friends are completely in the dark about our failure to find Kim.
Why don't you just call them on one of those fancy thingamajigs the kids are using nowadays? And by nowadays, I mean the current year, 1996.
I literally wasn't even born yet in 1996.
No can do, Okita-san. Due to the oppressive communication control in this country, our phones won't work. On top of that, my cell phone plan charges a fuck ton for international roaming. If only Elon could have let us borrow one of those Starlink things he's got. But unfortunately, he's busy having an intimate relationship with Donald's body double.
Army woman, do you happen to know where the execution will be held tonight?
I wish I did, but I'm not sure. Normally, we do them in a courtyard out back, but Bill has ordered that ceiling sharks and the fire be used, so it's been moved to an undisclosed interior location.
He's actually using the ceiling sharks? Good for him. We tried that during my time in office, but we never figured out how to attach the sharks to the ceiling.
It might not be my place to say, but couldn't you just attach a rope to their tails and hang them like chandeliers?
Yeah, but then what do you do with the actual chandeliers?
Forget the chandeliers and just have a bunch of desk lamps on the floor.
I also was going to suggest using desk lamps.
I guess, but then someone would have to head out to Home Depot or Lowe's to get a surge protector.
You could have sent the chief of staff. I always had mine do boring shit like that. I mean, wait, what are we talking about?
How to attach sharks to a ceiling.
I more meant, why are we talking about it? Kim is about to be executed. Army woman, please. You may be Kim's only hope. Do you have any idea where this new execution chamber may be?
No, but I can possibly get you 4 into the palace. From there, it will be up to you to find it.
Piece of cake. I'm god tier at scavenger hunts. I always found more eggs than anyone else at the White House Easter egg roll.
Barry, isn't that for little kids?
Yeah, but no one was going to dare tell the president no.
Wow, this palace sure is big.
Yeah, and we thought there would be a lot more guards.
Hey, who are you 3?
Nice going, Fuji's. You jinxed us.
This palace is under strict lockdown since we discovered an escape attempt by our special prisoners. Didn't you hear the announcement?
By special prisoners, do you mean that Kim guy?
Shh, shut up, Todd.
What was that, short stack?
Nothing, sir. Hey, would you happen to be Bill? Like the guy who used to be president of the United States 50 years ago or something?
That's me, but I'm going more by Chubby Chaser now.
Huh, this is the guy? He doesn't look that scary to me. I can even see his rib bones sticking out through his jacket.
Don't be fooled, sweetheart. I'm stronger than I seem. Now that I get a look at you 5, you don't seem to be palace guards. And the white boy is definitely from somewhere else. Unless... Hillary, is that you?
Hillary?
Just play along, Todd.
Oh yes, it is I. Hillary. Nice to see you, Bill. At least I think it's nice to see you considering I'm your,
You're my wife. Don't tell me you started to catch dementia from all that time you spent around Joe.
Oh, right. Of course, I am your very masculine wife, Hillary.
Yeah, you are starting to look like a dude. I told you to not let the salon cut your hair so short. It's going to be harder than ever for me to pretend that I'm attracted to you.
Do you really believe that that is a woman?
Maki-senpai, are you trying to get us in trouble?
I know it's hard to believe, young lady, but it's the unfortunate truth. Anyway, I guess I see what's going on here. You decided to come, Hillary, and these guards were just escorting you to me. Very well, you can watch the execution once we figure out where those prisoners went. It's going to be epic. Let's go.
After you, my handsome husband.
Did Todd just leave us to pretend to be married to a man?
That seems to be the case.
Well, what the fuck are we supposed to do now? We're all alone in North Korea, and the 2 adults on our team have abandoned us.
We know it might seem daunting, Maki-senpai, but we must keep going. We know that together we 4 can make it through this. You just have to trust us.
Fuji's, wow, you sound so brave. Okay, I'll trust you.
You don't have a phone number for him or anything? But how can that be? What kind of shit show, pardon my French, are you running down there in Washington? Oh, that kind of shit show. Well, thanks for answering my questions at least. Bye now.
Was the Department of Justice able to tell you where Rob has taken George and Todd?
No, it seems he signed something known as the Maverick contract. He left their offices with nothing but a suit and the goal of tracking down some missing nuclear missiles. As far as they're concerned, he's persona non grata until he succeeds.
Missing nuclear missiles? You don't think George and Todd might have had something to do with that, do you?
No way. How would they ever have found themselves caught up in such a thing?
I wouldn't discount it so quickly. I once saw George walk out of that store next to Wawa, the one with the blacked out windows, and he had a long, cylindrical object in his hand, which he refused to show me. I bet that was a small missile or something.
I know what that was, and it wasn't a missile.
What was it then?
Josh, I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
Al, why are you being so evasive about this mysterious object? Are you involved in the missile theft too?
Guys, you can't be this dumb. Use your brains, and I'm sure you'll realize what he was holding.
Was it a Lego NASA Apollo Saturn V set?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
If I can't get a flight back to Tokyo, there's no reason for me to stay at the airport. But I wonder if it would have had better food. This Okinawan pizza is terrible.
Attention everyone. Reports have come in of potential follow-up attacks on the islands of Japan. A curfew will be going into effect in 1 hour. Please enter a safe location as soon as possible.
Oh, Joe-kun, I hope you're far away from all this.
You heard the announcement, didn't you, miss? You ought to get inside.
You're right, sir.
You just what?
I don't exactly have a place to go. I suppose I could return to the airport, but who knows if they'll even let me back in without a ticket.
Huh, sounds like you're in some trouble.
That's certainly one way to put it.
And I can see you are eating Okinawan pizza, so let's make that 2 bits of trouble.
Haha, yeah, you're right.
Listen, I'm the captain of a ferry, and we're letting people take shelter there. It might be more secure than wherever you'd end up, since the targets of the attacks will likely be on land.
You'd let me come?
There are some people I know. I wouldn't call them friends, but anyway. They're out there right now trying to stop the missiles before they ever even reach us. And they're putting themselves in terrible danger in the process. Helping a wayward soul or two find shelter is the least I can do.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your help.
Damn it. It's already night and we haven't found Bill.
Don't blame me, he was super horny over doing his motorcycle jump earlier. I just assumed he'd be in the execution chamber, but all we found there were frantic ceiling sharks and an out-of-control fire.
Speaking of the out-of-control fire, should we have done something about that?
Nah, all the palaces here in North Korea are super fireproof. Only like 4 to 5 burn down every year.
I have an idea, friends. Not yet friend Bill goes by the name Chubby Chaser, does he not?
What are you getting at, Heresh?
If Bill really likes his ladies on the larger side, all we have to do to find him is locate the nearest plus-sized bad bitch.
Heresh, we don't exactly have, how do I say this, a lot of food here in North Korea. There are no plus-sized people here.
Kim, be honest with yourself.
What's that supposed to mean, Rob?
Kim, I think Rob is just trying to point out that you've maybe let yourself go.
Let myself go? I don't understand your meaning.
Kim, I must concur with the others on this.
Wow, Giovanni. When did you learn the word concur? That's very advanced for you.
Thanks, Matthew. It was on the Word a Day calendar.
Okay, everyone, back up a second. You're all trying to say something to me, but I'm clearly not getting it.
Kim, don't make us say it out loud.
Jesus, what the hell is it?
You are fat, my dude.
Oh, come on, Oda-sensei. There was a nicer way to put that.
Fat? Me? You have to be joking.
Friend Kim, you are the tubby gem of North Korea and we wouldn't want you any other way.
Even you, Heresh?
Kim, it isn't that big of a deal. You don't need to get so bent out of shape about it.
To get bent out of shape, he'd need to be in shape fast, which he definitely is not.
Damn, that was a good one, Mr. Japan.
Thanks, bro.
I can't believe this. People have thought I was fat this whole time. I don't know what to do about this.
You can shut up about it and think of where else Bill might be. Then, when this is all over, you can look into calculating what you should eat in a day to be at a caloric deficit.
I suggest a plant-based diet with lots of seeds and nuts.
I just eat Taco Bell until I get so violently ill that I throw it all up. That's how I maintain this hot bod.
I was wondering how you stay in such good shape, Mr. Joe.
Guys, please, give me a second. This is all too much to handle. I've spent the last 35 years thinking I was the epitome of physical fitness, and that's all come crashing down in a second.
Cry me a river. All right, I think we need to change gears here.
Like in a car?
Yes, I was using a car-themed metaphor.
That's nice, I like that.
As much as I want to go after Bill, it is a diversion from our initial plan. Our team was supposed to stop the missiles, and that is what we should return to. Bill can wait.
I told you I was god tier at scavenger hunts. Big Daddy Barry never loses.
Yeah, like this has to be the place the execution will be, doesn't it?
I think so. There are ceiling sharks and everything.
There is also an out-of-control fire, and it beckons to me.
The only problem is I don't see Kim or Bill or anyone anywhere. Army woman, what does that mean?
Maybe they're all on a snack break?
I don't know. They should be here.
Whoa, guys, check it out.
Oh wow, there's a sick ramp here for like a motorcycle or something.
Be careful up there. The last thing we need today is for one of you to break a leg.
Joke's on you. My legs have been broken for years, and they've never healed.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that information.
Barry, what are our next steps?
I'm not sure, George. It seems like what should have been a straightforward saving the world mission is going wrong at every turn. I wonder how the others are doing.
Okay, time to do it, Hillary.
Do what, my darling husband?
You know what, our marital duty.
Oh, that, huh? You know, Bill, I'm not really in the mood. Can it wait?
Come on, Hillary, we both know that neither of us want this. But the relationship counselor said it needs to happen every month on schedule, so let's just get this over with. Now take off your pants.
Bill, I don't want to take off my pants.
You're gonna make me take them off? You always turn this into such a hassle. Fine, come here.
I'd rather you not take them off either.
Well, fuck, someone's gotta take them off, Hillary, and Al Gore said he's over the whole threesome thing.
I don't know who this Al Gore person is, but I'd like no one to take off my pants.
I think I see what's happening here. You want to do it through flies. Very well. It's best we see as little of each other's wrinkled bodies as possible.
Bill, no, stop.
Boss, are we, interrupting something?
Oh, it's Hillary. Hello, ma'am.
What do the two of you want?
The torture seems to be doing nothing to our new prisoner. He isn't cracking.
Did you try tickling the bottom of his feet?
Yes, that, and kissing him gently on the neck.
I don't remember asking you to do that second part.
I see. Well, it didn't work for the record.
My beloved husband. Who is this prisoner you speak of?
Oh, it's your old flame, Donald.
My old flame?
Don't try to deny it. We both know that you had a thing with him back in the late 90s. It's whatever. I was getting so much strange then that I really can't blame you. Though it's going to give me great satisfaction to see him bisected by a shark later.
Oh, but you can't possibly do that to poor Donald.
I can and I will. He and his multiracial friend group showed up to break Kim out. That's something I can't abide. Once I get my hands on them, they're all heading up to the big Oval Office in the sky.
There has to be something I can do to change your mind. What if I let you fulfill our marital duties?
I feel we shouldn't be here for this.
Hillary, you have no idea how little offering that makes me want to do a favor for your ex-boyfriend.
What about if I let you do it in the other hole?
You're right, Brian, let's go.
You seriously need to stop trying to convince me with your body.
But I can't let you kill Donald. I love him.
Sorry, but he's gonna die tonight.
Quick, in here, Maki-senpai.
That was close, Fuji's. Those guards almost caught us.
Yeah, maybe we should lay low until we can think of a plan.
Oh, you think so, huh, Fuji's?
What is it? Is something wrong, Maki-senpai?
No, it's, well, look over there.
Look at what? All we see is a big bed and oh.
It's kind of awkward, isn't it? Considering everything that's happened.
Maybe a little bit.
How about we just ignore—
Listen, Maki-senpai, this can't go on forever. We used to be friends until we screwed everything up by getting feelings for you.
Fuji's.
Sorry, but this needs to be said. We're not good with relationships. We're not good with much of anything. So when you showed interest in us back, we made some terrible mistakes. Maybe we're not supposed to be together. Maybe we are. But we were always thinking of you as if we were destined to be soulmates, and everything needed to be perfect. That was stupid of us. No one is perfect, Maki-senpai, and we're sorry we weren't willing to make the right mistakes in front of you, leading us to end up making the wrong mistakes.
Fuji's, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have gotten so angry with you, and I shouldn't have fallen in love with Heresh.
No one can blame you for falling in love with Heresh. It was inevitable.
That's true, but what if I give you another chance?
Another chance to do what?
You know what.
Here we are. Let's stop those missiles.
We really just waltzed in here, didn't we? You don't have very good security, do you, Kim?
Nah, I had to cut a bunch of stuff after this party I held. I hired Elsa and Anna impersonators who convinced me they were the real leaders of Arendelle. Long story short, I agreed to fund Olaf's School of Applied Mathematics, which as it so happens is just a front for a crypto scam.
Don't feel so bad, dude. I lost a few million yen on that too. How was I supposed to know that frozen coin wasn't going to go to the moon?
Shh, I'm about to make an announcement. Attention everyone, my name is Rob. I'm from the United States Department of Justice, and I'm here to stop some missiles and be a maverick, and I haven't yet stopped any missiles.
Huh, maybe say that all again in Chinese or whatever language they speak here.
That won't work. They understood you. We just have everyone on so much fucking Thorazine that they'll never focus on anything other than their assigned tasks. I was worried this would happen. If we want to stop the missiles, someone's gonna have to do it on the launch pad.
What if I just destroy all the controls?
Do you want to do this the easy way, friend Rob, or do you want to do this right?
He's got a point.
Yeah, and there are backup systems in place in case that happens.
Does this mean we're all going to the launch pad?
Oh fuck, don't scare me like that. I forgot you four were there.
Well, fuck you too, Rob. I guess you're not getting any of my wife Ali's homemade salsa for your birthday.
Dave, that is too cruel a punishment for such a small slight. Ali's salsa is to die for.
I also like the salsa.
You're right, guys. Okay, Rob, you can have the salsa, but you're on thin ice.
I don't even want the salsa. I want to stop these missiles. Kim, show us the way to the launch pad.
Sure thing,
I see you down there, intruders!
Huh, do you think that guy up there sees us?
Brian, go and tell Chubby Chaser immediately. We found the prisoners, and it looks like we'll need more sharks.
How many more sharks?
Fuck! This is the last thing we need. Okay, everyone, split up. We need to get as far away from here as possible. Kim, Joe, you're with me. Japanese con man, you go with the generals and return to the tunnels. Heresh, you know what to do.
I always do, friend Rob.
Rob, where are we going?
The launch pad. This stops now.
Hey, you! Get out of the way and tell me where the others have gone.
No can do soon to be friend.
Have it your way. You leave me no choice.
Bill, what do you want? And oh, it's, you.
Yes, Donald, it's my wife.
Your wife?
Hello, Donald. It's me, Hillary, your former lover.
Lover? No, that's not, true.
Donald, we can play these games all day, but we all know what happened in Stowe, Vermont in 1999.
Bill, I assure you that that was a temporary lapse in judgment.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, Hillary, you wanted a few minutes to say goodbye to your ex-boyfriend, so go ahead. I need to get back to practicing my motorcycle jump. Oh, and one more thing, Donald.
What is it?
My henchmen found your friends, and one of them is dead.
Dead? No, that can't be. Which one?
The brown one. Okay, toodaloo.
Oh, God, does he mean Barack? Barack is dead?
So it seems. I'm hurting over it too, Donald.
But Barack, how could this happen? Sure, statistics say that people of his hue often die premature deaths, but not like this. Do you know what it was?
He was shot.
Okay, never mind, that tracks, but still this hurts so goddamn much I don't know what to do.
So this is it? We're just giving up?
There's no life out there without my friends, so yeah, we're giving up. God, I told Barack on the ferry that this might be our last adventure. Why did I have to turn out to be right?
You still have Joe, and you still have George, and you still have me. You still have so many friends, and they need saving. So don't sit there, Donald. If you do, I'll never forgive you.
What do you think I should do?
Get off your ass and save the world.
Fine, I'll do it. For Barack.
All right, let's take stock of everything so far. First, after splitting up with the others, the four of us went to the prison where Kim was supposed to be held. There, we met Military Woman.
If you were wondering, my name isn't Military Woman. It's Sanju.
I wasn't wondering.
Okita-san, you didn't need to say that out loud.
Then she shouldn't have asked if I was wondering out loud.
Okay, so there we met Sanju, who took us to Kim's cell, which we found empty.
It wasn't completely empty, actually. There were some pretty decent haikus scribbled on toilet paper.
I didn't know that. Can you read one?
Sure thing. 5 men in a cell, forced to share only one bed, bodies tangled up.
Wow, that was pretty gay, even for me.
Upon leaving the prison, we decided to enter the palace and look for the execution chamber, which we found only for that to be empty as well.
You're just ignoring the haiku, Barack-kun? Don't tell me you're a gay hater.
I'm ignoring the haiku because it isn't relevant right now. There are 10 friends of ours somewhere in this palace, not to mention a psychotic madman. We don't have time for distractions.
I think that's code for he didn't like the haiku.
Sanju, you know this place far better than the rest of us. Where is everybody? And what exactly is going on?
I wish I could say friends of the Supreme Leader, but I am just as confused as the rest of you. My best guess is everyone is focused on the missile attack on Japan tonight.
Yes, we almost forgot about that, but with Rob and Heresh on the missile-stopping team, there's no way it will succeed.
Oh, look, it is Barack-kun.
Oda-sensei, what are you doing here? Where are the others? And who are these guys? They look vaguely familiar to me.
Our most esteemed generals, pardon my insolence, but shouldn't you be with our Supreme Leader?
How dare you ask a direct question of your superior?
I concur. We shall not pardon your insolence.
What the fuck are the military academies teaching these days?
IA will answer the question. We were with Kim, but he has gone off with that Rob guy and the old man in order to stop the missiles.
He went off with me, but I'm right here. Or am I?
Using context clues, I'm guessing he meant Joe.
Yes, the how you say Joe person with the frowny face.
What about the fourth man with them, Heresh?
Heresh? It was terrible. God, I don't know how to break this to you.
He was shot by one of the henchmen.
Dude, how can you just say that?
Yes, it was very insensitive to the loss of such a beautiful star of a person.
Oh no, don't worry, guys. Heresh has the gift of reincarnation, so it's all good. In 3 months' time, we'll probably find him working as the cashier at a Raising Cane's.
Which Raising Cane's?
Oh God, you have no idea how big of a relief that is.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, if Kim, Rob, and Joe are stopping the missiles, where are you 5 going?
There's this pretty chill as fuck secret tunnel system under the palace. We're gonna use it to escape.
We should go with them, Barack. Escaping sounds like a good idea right now, especially considering Kim is safe and the missiles are about to be stopped.
Have you forgotten about Bill, George?
No, I haven't. He's the main reason I want to get as far away from here as possible.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but our mission here isn't over, but if any of you besides George want to escape through the tunnel, I won't stop you.
If Donald Kuhn is still here, I'll stay.
I have a feeling that I'll be able to eat more people here than in the tunnel. Unless it's a tunnel full of bodies.
It's not.
If the choice to stay applies to me, I'll take it. I'm not super excited about being underground with a bunch of dudes again.
Okay, Oda-sensei, you can stay. Sanju, I think you should go in the tunnel. We'll save Kim for you, we promise.
Okay, friends of our leader, I trust you.
Still no sign of the missiles, Captain.
Good to hear, but continue to keep an eye out. I want to get this ferry underway the moment any are sighted.
Yes, Captain.
I must admit that I'm relieved to see you're actually the captain of a ship.
What do you mean?
Part of me was afraid that you were just some creep trying to pick up women.
Ah, I see. Well, no offense taken. I'm sure a beautiful woman like yourself has that sort of thing happen to you a lot. That is, if you don't mind my calling you beautiful.
I don't mind, but you should know I have a boyfriend or a boy... something.
And this boyfriend left you all alone in Okinawa during a national crisis?
No, the truth is I left him. We had a fight.
Ah, okay. What was it about? Something important?
I thought so at the time, but considering everything that's happened, I'm starting to wonder if it really was.
That's understandable. Big catastrophes can make what really matters come into perspective.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you going to try and make amends?
If I can, but I don't know if I'll ever see him again. He's disappeared, and I think it was because of me.
That's certainly a tough place to be in. But if he loves you back, I doubt he'll disappear forever. Does he love you back?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Then, I told the little troublemaker that I didn't care if he said he was a midget businessman. I knew he was just an elementary schooler trying to sneak away to buy manga. and I sent him back to his kindergarten classroom.
Officer Sakamoto, your commitment to the education of our youth is very commendable.
Thank you, Shirakawa-sensei. Hearing you say that means the world to me.
And for that reason, I wanted to ask you your opinion on the situation with Aoki-sensei.
My opinion? What about it?
Oh, I'm just starting to have some doubts. Aoki-sensei has always been an important part of Hayazaki High School. Is it truly fair to fire her over this?
I don't know, but this seems like a big turn for you. Did something happen to change your mind?
Yes, the truth is, you happened, Sakamoto-kun. Or should I say, my love for you happened.
You love me, Shirakawa-chan?
Yes, I think I do. And it is opening up my heart to all the things I've neglected in this world. Things like kindness and understanding and forgiveness. I think I need to forgive Aoki-sensei for what happened.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I just hope she can forgive me.
I'm sure she will.
I feel so good getting this off my chest. Mark my words, today is going to be the dawn of a new era at Hayazaki High School.
How was that, Hillary? Pretty hot, huh? Probably reminds you of the stud you fell in love with.
It was very impressive, my darling Bill.
I'd like to see Donald do something like that. He's such a fucking loser. He'd have broken his neck during the backflip.
I'm not so sure. Donald once told me that he won a big ski race in order to save a community center.
What do you mean he told you? You were there for that, if my memory is correct.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad, I just forgot.
The dementia really is kicking in. We need to schedule a PET scan for first thing after we destroy Japan.
Sir, are you and the, lady ready for the prisoner? We can't put off the preparations much longer. The missiles are to be launched very soon.
Yeah, go ahead and bring him in. Oh, and let me get down there. I want to look him in the eye one last time before he gets turned into shark food.
Bill, good to see you again. This is it, huh?
Yes, the glorious day has finally arrived. Any last words? Probably something to do with musicals or maybe a long-expected disclosure of your gayness.
I have fallen in love with many men, but I'm not gay. I do have a few last remarks, though.
Let's hear them.
Bill, you know what your problem is? You don't care about anyone or anything. Your goals and dreams have always been to serve no one but yourself. I, on the other hand, do things only for one reason, for my friends. That is why I'm going to take you down today, Bill. You may have taken from me, my best friend in the world, but don't think of this as a journey of revenge. It's a journey of love. I have love for my friends. I have love for this world, and I even have love for you.
I knew it was going to be a confession.
Which one of you two was the person who killed Barack?
Me. Do you have something to say about it?
Yes, I want to say that I hope no one ever takes your best friend from you.
Thanks, man, because I think that's me.
All right, you gave us your Shonen Jump friendship speech. Now get into place so the ceiling sharks can reach you.
He won't be doing that, Bill.
Oh God, Hillary, are you still trying to save him?
Yes, but my name's not Hillary. It's Todd.
The haircut, the masculine features, and the name. You've transitioned, haven't you? I should have guessed.
No, I've always been a man named Todd.
Fine, Hillary, being trans is something you're born with. Are you happy?
Wow, Bill, this is actually genuinely embarrassing for you. He's not your wife. He's my friend, and we're going to kick your ass.
Kick my...
Let's go, Todd.
I can't fucking believe him. And I can't believe Hillary would betray me like this. After them.
I can't believe that Barack-kun put us on the reserve team.
It might be because you kept listing what kinds of body parts you wanted to eat off of people.
Is it such a sin for a man to crave some thigh meat?
Probably. Thigh meat is too fatty. It's all about the ribs for me.
Oda-sensei, have you eaten a person before?
No, but everyone's thought about it, right?
I've done more than think.
Oh, Soda-kun, looking sexy. See ya.
Huh, that was weird.
You there, have you seen a fat white man and my wife run this way?
Depends. Is that two people, or is your wife a fat white man?
Yes and no. She's a white man, but she isn't fat.
I wonder if they're talking about Donald Coon and that twink.
What did you just say?
Your inability to read a situation is astounding, Okita-san.
Boss, I have a feeling that might be them.
Me too. So, this twink, would you say he gave off the impression of being a former Secretary of State?
I'm not sure. He was more of a Secretary of Housing and Urban Development.
Personally, I'd put my money on Secretary of Education.
Really? He didn't seem very educated to me.
That is not a prerequisite.
The slob is right. That position is sometimes held by the dumbest people around. Okay, never mind. I think these are different guys. Thanks anyway. Get back to work guarding or whatever it is you're doing, I guess.
Sir, are you sure we shouldn't look deeper into this?
You heard him. It was the Secretary of Education. No way is that Hillary.
Gents, call me crazy, but I think the three of us may be secretly geniuses.
I doubt that.
There it is, the biggest missile in my arsenal. I call it the Amy Schumer.
Kim, that's like a real missile.
Well, yeah, what did you expect?
To be perfectly honest, until this very moment, I thought this whole thing was a part of a really elaborate erotic role play.
You thought that 10 adult men, 3 teenage boys, and a female all went to North Korea together to participate in an erotic role play?
You don't have to put it that way. You're making me sound stupid.
If you don't mind my asking, who in your mind was like the instigator of this role play? Like, who's getting off on it?
If it went well, I would hope all of us.
Quick follow-up. Joe, are you hard right now?
Since I'm an alien, the answer's a little complicated, but yeah, I'm fairly firm.
Me too. Maybe this was all an erotic role play.
Well, I am not hard. I've never been hard while in the presence of men. Unless we count the time I met Steven Seagal. But who can blame me?
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, let's hurry up. The countdown is bound to begin soon.
Hurry up, George. I think Joe and the others are down this way.
Barack, I seriously think we can chalk this all up to a whoopsie on Bill's part. He's not a bad guy. He just sometimes makes little mistakes. We're all human after all.
George, you saw the ceiling sharks and the fire he was going to feed Kim to. That's hardly a whoopsie. And he killed Heresh.
So what? You've killed Heresh too.
Technically that was Joe, but either way, I know you're just trying to back out of this because you're afraid.
Of course I'm fucking afraid. I'm a homosexual senior citizen who only wants to graduate Rutgers and move in with his policeman boyfriend while auditioning for musicals. I'm not cut out for this craziness. There's an honest-to-goodness missile out there and a psychotic madman who feeds people to sharks in here. If you want help putting on the perfect proposal, I'm your man, but this shit, no fucking way.
Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you're in the shit now, and you have 2 choices. Come with me, or wait for that psychotic madman to find you.
Damn it, all right. Lead the way.
Donald, can we stop for a second? I'm confused.
I mean this in the most loving way possible, but have you ever not been confused, Todd?
I don't think so, but I'm extra confused right now.
Fine, what's up?
I thought we were trying to beat Bill. So why are we running away from him?
Todd, we're running away from him because he's fucking terrifying and one of his henchmen has a gun.
That may be true, but it doesn't seem very brave.
Life lesson time. Bravery is a lot like jerking off. What matters most are results. No one needs to know that you're looking at pictures of your daughter's wedding or maybe snapshots from that summer you went to Atlantic City with Barack. All that anyone cares about is whether or not you bust that nut.
Nut? Like a peanut? Or are cashews fine too?
I'll put it another way. We may be running from Bill, but we're running to a plan to beat him at his own game. If we can meet up with Rob and his team, we can help them stop the missiles. Once that's done, our unified forces will face off against Bill. The 2 of us alone can't do much, but all of us together can.
So you're saying that jerking off is best when done with friends?
That is not remotely what I said. I'm fascinated by how your mind works.
Okay. I still don't understand, but I'll trust you. Speaking of teams, though, shouldn't we worry about our team? The Fujis and that girl could be anywhere right now.
Who's to say? They're probably okay. Or maybe they died. I don't know.
Fujis, are you okay? You seem a little off.
Is it about what happened in there?
Yes, that is an accurate assessment.
Was it not good or something?
No, the experience was very pleasant. Thank you for asking.
Then what's the problem?
We just need a moment to let our brains reboot, if you will.
Oh, that's fine. So you just want to stand here or...
Standing here sounds good.
Okay. Are you ready to try and find the others yet?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Missiles ready for liftoff. Awaiting final order.
God in heaven, how many more flights are there?
Like 10 or 40 or something.
Kim, you piece of shit. Why isn't there an elevator on this thing?
You remember how my spaceship had a Coca-Cola freestyle machine?
No, I don't think I was there for that.
Okay, well, it was either an elevator or the Coca-Cola freestyle machine, and I chose the Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
I hope it was worth it, because these stairs are gonna kill me.
Buck up, Joe, and keep running. Time isn't on our side.
Rob, I'm 200 fucking million years old. I need to take a break.
You can break when you're dead. But if that isn't coming soon enough, I'm always willing to push you down the 30 flights we've already climbed. I'm sure the shattering of your bones on the ground will relieve all your tension.
When we get back to Washington, I, or whoever is the president, probably needs to talk to someone at the Department of Justice about you.
Good luck, because when I save the world, I'll be running the Department of Justice.
Your comebacks are always legendary, but we likely only have minutes left until Japan turns into Atlantis.
Like the resort?
You and Todd truly share a single brain cell, don't you?
God damn it, how could they get away?
I really think it might have been that Secretary of Education guy.
Jesus, Arnold, how many times are you going to bring that up? Hillary was Secretary of State. It's an entirely different vibe.
I recognize the difference in vibe, sir.
Brian, why are you throwing me under the bus like that?
I'm sorry, Arnold, but this is on you. You should know your vibes.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Both of you shut up. You're giving me a headache. I just need to think this out. Sure, they've escaped my grasp, but there's no way they'll escape this country. Let Donald and his legion of doofs play hide and seek. I have more important things to focus on, like world domination. Yes, that's it. We launch the missiles, take over the world, and then we can find our enemies and feed them to the sharks. It doesn't line up as nicely as I had hoped it would, but life is full of little compromises.
So, we're launching the missiles, sir?
Yes, give the order.
So that's the Amy Schumer, huh?
It's even bigger than the report said it was.
Attention all personnel. Official launch authorization has been received. 5 minutes until takeoff.
5 minutes? That's not good. We need to hurry.
Donald, did you hear that voice mention the missile right now? I think it might have been a ghost.
Oh, my sweet innocent Todd. No, that was coming from a loudspeaker.
A loudspeaker. If you ask me, that speaker was pretty average in volume. Maybe even a little quiet.
Just think of it like TV, but with no screen.
TV? Oh, so it was all make-believe like The Office or CNN.
Correct, but instead of being make-believe, it was incredibly real. And we need to hurry.
What was that?
I don't know. Think it was maybe, well, you know what?
No, I doubt it was Kim's scientists successfully reviving a T-Rex. I'm sure that project is dormant considering the circumstances.
You can't say that for sure, Matthew. There could be a T-Rex up there right now, and we'd miss it.
I sure hope not. Kim promised that I could have a second ride on the T-Rex's back after he's had a turn.
Giovanni, that's a lie. Kim told me that I could have the second ride.
Sorry to disappoint you two, but if you remember correctly, I won the second ride fair and square when I was the only one who didn't chicken out from touching what was in the mystery box at the haunted house.
It was real-life intestines, wasn't it?
No, it was only spaghetti. You see, the trick is when your mind can't see something, it sometimes assumes the worst as a protective measure.
Even if I knew it was spaghetti, I wouldn't have touched it. I don't like to play with my food.
Giovanni, what about that time at the Olive Garden in Orlando, where you built a little house out of breadsticks?
I had never seen a breadstick before, boss. I didn't know it was food. I thought they were like Lincoln logs or something.
Speaking of Lincoln logs, you borrowed mine and never gave them back.
I don't mean to interrupt, but we maybe shouldn't stop here. It's possible Bill's people have found the tunnel.
Hey, all right. But everyone better remember the Lincoln log thing. This isn't the last you're gonna hear about it.
Huh, the voice in this song sounds familiar.
It was played during a hijacking of this ferry, and I've grown to like it.
Captain, we have word from the Navy that North Korea is preparing to launch a missile.
I see. Thank you for letting me know. Let's set sail immediately.
It's really happening again. I can't believe it.
Neither can I. I had such high hopes, but I guess they failed.
Who failed?
I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Why'd you turn off the song?
After finding out about the missile, I just couldn't stand listening to it anymore. It was making me sad.
Oh. Do you think we'll be okay? All of us, I mean, the country?
I don't think so.
Rob, are you almost done over there?
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Now, why isn't this terminal working?
What's the problem?
I can't get it to move away from the tip screen, and the only options are 80%, 90%, and 100%.
Do 100% and see what happens.
It's on the tip screen? Oh no.
What do you mean by oh no?
So you see, and this is a huge blunder on my part, but once the order has officially been put in, you can't reverse it.
Does that mean Bill ordered the launch?
Yeah, I guess so.
Barack, what if I kiss you on the lips? Then can we go back to the tunnel?
George, why do you think I'd like that?
Well, Michelle is,
Barack, George, what are you guys doing here?
Looking for you and Kim, I guess. We've been up and down this palace, and you've been nowhere to be found.
Yeah, sorry, I was in some tunnels, then like other places, and now I'm on top of a tower, but you found me, so congrats.
Quite the warm welcome after however long it's been.
You know me, I don't show affection, but cool to see you're still doing the black guy thing.
Kim, Barack, not to interrupt your banter, but what the fuck are we going to do about the missile?
Oh yeah, the missiles. Did you stop them yet?
Nah, seems Bill put in the order, so we're pretty fucked and far from home. Well, unless...
And that's when I told Laura Benanti that lip-to-lip contact is very important between a man and the actress playing his daughter.
Fuck me, you two too?
Would it kill you to say a simple hello, Rob? Can you believe this guy, Barack? Wait, Barack, you're alive?
Barry O, you didn't die. Thank goodness.
You thought I died?
Bill said he killed my brown friend.
Oh, he meant Heresh. Don't worry.
It was just Heresh? Phew, I'm so relieved. And I'm looking forward to the Carl's Jr. where I'll find him working in a few months.
Yes, Heresh can't die, much to my chagrin. But what was that about an unless, Kim?
Oh, well, it's just all our missiles have manual shutoffs at the bottom, but it's far too risky. Someone would have to run right underneath the thing. If the missile starts to launch while they're there, they'd be burnt to a crisp.
Huh, so it's a suicide mission. Sounds like something you'd really shine at, Joe.
No way. How will I win back Aoki-sensei if I die?
Someone's got to do it, though, right? We can't let Bill destroy the world.
Yeah, but who'd ever volunteer for that?
Fine, I'll do it.
Rob, are you serious? You'd really risk your life for a bunch of people you don't even like? You can't do that.
Of course I can, Donald. I play by my own rules. I'm a maverick, remember?
That was the coolest thing I think I've ever heard in my whole life.
I second that. Godspeed, Rob.
Rob, I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. The only thing I want to hear is the way to get to the bottom of the missile from Kim.
Okay, so first head back the way we came.
Okay, the order is in and it can't be stopped, but if I know those dumbasses, they'll try anyway. I bet they're all at the top of the tower right now.
Say no more, Chubby Chaser. We'll take care of them like we took care of their friend.
Yeah, no way are they going to get the free soda code.
I more meant we're going to kill them, Brian.
Does that mean they can have the free soda code?
You know what? I think I want to handle this personally.
You do? Did we, do something wrong?
No, you two have been really great today, top-notch henchmanning. But sometimes I just want to get my own hands dirty.
Can we come along as friends, though?
Brian, don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Well, sir, if that's how you feel, we'll be on our way.
Wait, did you, say something?
Nope.
Oh, okay, bye, I guess.
I need to look into finding less awkward henchmen.
God damn it, Rob, don't stop now. You have to keep going. But my legs don't want to move. What the hell is happening to me? Could this be fear? I never thought I'd experience it, but maybe it is. No, you're Rob, and you're a maverick. You're not scared of anything.
I told you that the exit was to the right.
I still think that it might have been to the left.
How? We are literally outside right now.
What? There can't be two exits?
There could be two exits, boss.
Could there be 3 exits?
Anything's possible, Giovanni.
Shut the fuck up. We all know this is the only one. Okay, military woman. We're outside. Where do we go now?
We need to get a plane in order to escape the country. Luckily, there is an Air Force military hangar nearby. The friends of the Supreme Leader said they would meet us there.
Wait, why do we need to escape the country? If they defeat Bill, everything's okay, right?
Do you really think that the rest of the world is going to be chill about all those missiles we've launched?
What if we say sorry?
Giovanni, I'll explain on the way why that wouldn't work.
I have some bad news, gents. I'm getting antsy, and the two of you are starting to look like a couple of tasty snacks.
Please don't eat me, Okita-san.
Same goes for me. I'd absolutely hate to be eaten.
I'm not sure I'll be able to hold myself back.
Oh well, I tried. If you gotta do it, start with nibbling on my toes.
Oda-sensei, what the fuck is up with you today?
I don't know. I'm just bored, dude. I thought there'd be a lot more chicks here.
Akiyama-san, it's you guys.
Oh, hey, it's the Fujis and Maki-chan. Are you four okay?
I'd say we're better than okay, right, Fujis?
Sure.
You all just boned, didn't you?
No, of course not. What makes you think, that?
No use hiding it. I know the look of someone who's just had their virginity taken.
There was probably a less problematic way of wording that.
Fuck. I can't believe the Fujis got to eat someone before me.
You guys realize you're saying this in front of children, right?
Aha, there you are. We finally found you all. You're with the invaders, aren't you? Well, your little game is up. The missiles are about to be launched, and Chubby Chaser is confronting your friends.
Can I eat them?
Listen, you don't want to waste your time with us. We're bottom of the ladder grunts, the comic relief for the comic relief. You might as well just go on and binge some Netflix or something. It'd be a more productive use of your time.
Nice try, but we won't be falling for your expert wordsmithing again.
Yeah, and there's no way you're getting free sodas, I think.
I have like $1 billion. I don't need free soda.
Not gonna lie, I have $0. I could really use the free soda. What does a man gotta do to get back into your good graces?
Just be friends with us, I guess.
Brian, what are you talking about?
Oh, right, we're not trying to be friends with them. But why not? It seems like Chubby Chaser doesn't want to be friends with us. And just think about all we've done for him.
Brian, we're his henchmen. That's literally our job.
That sounds like the type of thing I tell my assistants in order to get them to finish a chapter while I'm off hitting on cosplay girls at conventions.
Yeah, he's right. If your boss doesn't appreciate you, you should, quit.
Wow, quick thinking, Fujis.
You all are right. We should quit our jobs.
No, we can't do that. If we quit, where will we get money?
Who needs money when we have the free soda code?
Can't argue with that logic.
You can't survive off of just soda.
How about this? I have some connections at Nintendo, and they're always looking for menacing thugs to help them protect their copyright interests. It's pretty easy work. All you have to do is beat up kids who torrent Super Smash Bros.
See, Arnold, doesn't that sound right up our alley?
I don't know.
Listen, I've spent most of my life being alone and unappreciated. It's not worth it, and it's not worth it to keep people away. If this Bill guy isn't treating you right, you owe it to yourselves to stop letting him take advantage of you.
Well, if you put it that way, fine. Maybe we should be moving on with our lives.
Awesome. Now help us get out of here and find the nearby Air Force hangar. We're meeting up with our friends there.
I wonder how Rob is doing.
Me too.
I still can't believe it. I've always viewed him as some self-centered psychopath, but he didn't falter for a second. He ran straight into danger while the rest of us cowered away.
It goes to show you that you can never really know a person.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I don't think that's true.
What do you mean, Todd?
We've known what Rob was like this whole time. He's told us himself. He stands for justice, but the way he delivers that justice doesn't always align with our meaning of the word. Rob may be aggressive and violent and unpredictable, but at the end of the day, he never does anything for himself. He's always cared about the world, and he works to protect it. What I think we've really learned is that maybe we need people like him because, in order to risk one's life to stop a missile, maybe you have to be the kind of person who'll do anything, even seemingly bad things, to achieve good ends.
Todd, I know for a fact that you don't know many of those words. How the fuck did you just make that speech?
Beats me, it just came out.
Must be divine inspiration.
Ooh, don't say that around here. I like to keep the God talk to a minimum because I don't like my people thinking anyone is more powerful than me.
Finally, that was a fuck ton of stairs.
Bill, it's you.
Yes, Joey, I've come to deliver your just desserts.
Desserts. Do you have any chocolate cake?
And he's back to stupid.
Hillary, leave us. We'll talk about a proper punishment for you later.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm Todd?
Yeah, Todd, I don't think he's gonna get it. Let's move on.
Bill, give it up. There are 6 of us and only 1 of you.
You think 6 on 1 is unfair for me? You could double your numbers, and I'd still be playing with a handicap. Do you know what I did to rise up in the underworld? I've done things your puny minds couldn't even imagine. I've torn men limb from limb, punched a tiger right in the face, and left a mountain of bodies in my wake that could rival Everest.
Well, I once got 3 100s in skee-ball at Dave & Buster's.
Did you climb up the lane and drop the balls right into the hole?
That's unimportant.
Enough with this talk. You all don't take a damn thing seriously. 90% of your day was probably spent doing bits and saying non sequiturs, wasn't it?
If I'm being honest, 90% sounds a little low.
This is why you'll never beat me. I've spent my life fighting and climbing to the top. I earned my position. I didn't just stumble into it with luck and charisma.
Bill, shut up, okay? I'm tired of you. I don't care if you fought or whatever. You used to be my friend, but I've realized you're nothing but a bully. We may be jokesters and goofballs, but at least we have consciences. I wrestled with mine for a good 45 minutes before deciding to go to war with the entire world in order to make my friends think I was cool.
A conscience? Talk about a waste of time. What good is it? How will it protect you from me? Exactly. A man is nothing without action, and you, Kimmy boy, are the very definition of nothing.
Kim, don't let him talk to you that way. Do something.
Yeah, Kim, show him you're a man.
I have to admit, you have more character in your pinky than he has in his entire body.
You're also hotter, in a kind of miniature way.
And you're a world-class bodybuilder, David.
What will it be, Kim? Are you going to do something?
I don't know.
That figures. No wonder the real Elsa and Anna didn't want to come to your party.
Bill, how dare you? Take that back right now.
And if I don't?
Then eat dirt, bitch.
Oh, fuck, you killed him.
Yeah, I may have lost my cool there a little. My bad, Bill. Maybe next time you'll think twice before saying I can't land a Disney princess.
I'm sure he's looking up from hell with nothing but forgiveness for you.
So, not to move on too quickly, but what do we do now?
Missile launch in 30 seconds. Please clear the platform.
We run for our lives is what we do.
What about Rob?
If he lives, he knows to meet us at the Air Force hangar.
All right, the missile should be right through here.
Missile launch in 30 seconds. Please clear the platform.
And you have to hurry, Rob. There it is. And I think I see the emergency shutoff Kim was talking about. If only it were a little closer.
Missile launch in 15 seconds.
Fuck this. I'll never reach it in time. What else can I do? Does that button do what I think it does? But if I'm right, it's guaranteed death.
Missile launch in 5 seconds.
If this is it for me, I hope in the end that I did some good.
What just happened?
The absolute madman. I can't believe he did it.
Was that the missile? Did it launch?
No, Rob must have pressed the self-destruct button at the last second.
You have one of those?
Yeah, like it's mostly for the aesthetic, but of course it's entirely functional. I never half-ass anything. Actually, that's a complete lie. I half-ass nearly everything, but the button is real.
Does that mean Rob is dead?
He has to be. No human could survive that.
Captain, the Navy has just sent word that North Korea's nuclear missile silo has exploded.
Exploded? Do you think it was them?
It's possible, Captain.
What does this mean? Is everything over? Are we safe?
It's hard to say for sure, but I believe so.
It almost doesn't feel real. What do we do now?
We get back to our normal lives. I'm assuming you'll return to your boyfriend?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, if the advice of a salty sea dog means anything to you, I say don't run away from love.
I'll take that into account. And thank you, Captain, for everything.
So about that explosion earlier, do you think our friends are okay?
Probably not. I bet they dead, not gonna lie.
Me too, but I hope they were far enough away from the explosion so it cooked their corpses perfectly as opposed to charring them.
Oh, everyone is already here.
Oh, hey, guys. We weren't talking about eating you or anything.
I have a feeling they were talking about eating us.
Okay, yeah, but in the most respectful way possible.
I see you picked up a few people on the way here.
Yeah, it's a long story. Where's Rob, though?
The details aren't important. All you need to know is he's a hero.
And what about Bill? You all take care of him?
Yep, I pushed him to his death.
Hell yeah, bro. That's naughty.
I don't mean to interrupt, but let's get this show on the road.
Actually, before we take off, can I step outside for a quick bathroom break?
You'll be fine, Todd. Just piss in the corner. I'll watch you to make sure no one else gets any funny ideas.
No one else?
Well, someone's got to get some funny ideas, and it might as well be me.
Hey, military woman, we're ready to go.
Very well. Prepare for takeoff.
Hey, Barack, since we're right here, there's something I wanted to say.
What is it, Donald?
About that stuff on the ferry, well, I think I might be down for a few more adventures.
Sounds good to me. Joe?
I think I have another year or two left in this corporeal realm, so sure.
Sign me up too, fellas.
George, no one was asking you.
Oh, okay. So that's when I told Bill, eat dirt, bitch, and I pushed him over the railing.
So cool.
Technically, that's first-degree murder, but I'll let it slide.
What happened next, George?
Okay, so then...
Hey, guys.
What's up, Todd? How did you do on your makeup astronomy exam?
Well, I was a little confused most of the time, especially with all the parts of the test that involved words and numbers and things, but I did my best to remember everything we studied together, and the professor said that I'll squeak through.
Congrats, Todd.
Good going.
I knew you had it in you.
All that goes double for me. I'm proud of you, pal.
Thanks. I guess it's like they say. The best teacher in life is getting kidnapped, kind of, and then having to save the world. Who knew the secret to getting a good grade in astronomy was so simple?
Not sure about any of that, but as long as it makes sense in your noodle, it works for me.
Come on, Arnold. Let me give it a try.
No way, Brian. This is our first week at Nintendo and you've already screwed up by calling the CEO a slur.
I didn't know that was a slur. I thought it was just like shorthand for Japanese. And I really don't think they'll be mad about us copping a soda or two. If anything, they'll be impressed.
I said no.
Hello, boys. Mind if I get at the soda machine?
No, go ahead, sir.
Much obliged. I'm new around here, and these long work hours are exhausting. I need a caffeine boost. It's still better than my last company, though. They were demanding asses both comical and grotesque. Nintendo is more reasonable. They understand anal art.
Hey, if you want a caffeine boost, how about a free soda? I have a secret code to get some.
Brian, what are you doing?
A secret code for soda? Tell me more.
Okay, here we go.
Is that you, Josuke?
Oh, fuck.
I thought it was. You know you're not allowed on this campus anymore.
I'm aware, Officer Sakamoto. I'm here to see Aoki-sensei. I heard she was given her job back.
That's true. Shirakawa-chan thought it inappropriate for her to be punished for what you did.
Huh, it is true. I guess that old bag had a few surprises in her after all.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Please, Officer Sakamoto, just a few minutes.
Well, a few minutes couldn't hurt, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, young man.
Thank you, sir.
So where are we going after school today, Fuji's?
Oh, the arcade, I guess.
Yo, how's it hanging, Fuji's? Maki-chan?
It's hanging.
Cool. So you see Aoki-sensei around?
Yeah, she should be here.
I think that's her coming now.
Yes, I see. Well, dip, why don't you? We have some private matters to discuss.
Okay, see you, Josuke.
Joe-kun, how did you get in here?
I used my silver tongue on Officer Sakamoto. No, that sounds wrong. I tongued Officer Sakamoto. That's probably worse.
Yeah, it's worse. And you should get out of here. Officer Sakamoto may have let you in, but Shirakawa-sensei will be livid if she sees you.
I'll leave, but there's something I have to say first.
What is it?
I love you, Aoki-chan. I'd move the world for you, and I'm sorry for lying to you and for getting you fired temporarily, but I saved the world, so that should even things out, right?
You idiot. You didn't need to save the world for me.
I didn't? Well, now I feel stupid because that was a lot of work.
I forgive you, Joe-kun, and I'm sorry I got so angry. I was hurt and I took it out on you without thinking.
That's cool. So we're like boyfriend-girlfriend again?
Yeah, sure, we're boyfriend-girlfriend again.
Sweet, because
Josuke, what are you doing here?
And that's my cue to skedaddle. See you, Aoki-chan.
Aoki-sensei, was that Baidanu Josuke?
Joe-kun? Nope, don't think so.
Huh, I could have sworn it was him. Never mind, carry on.
I agree, Soda-kun. This season's yaoi anime lineup is looking promising.
Glad you agree. And I'm happy that you're still into yaoi even after finding out it's gay.
Yeah, I mean, I get yaoi is gay in theory, but I still feel it's a mischaracterization. Nothing all that gay about two muscular guys naked wrestling.
If you say so. Well, see you around, Donald-kun.
Irashaimase. Welcome, honorable customer.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, it's just you two. What's up?
We came for the shitter. I clogged up Oda-chan something fierce.
Fine, go ahead, but why are you letting Okita-san use your toilet, Oda-sensei?
I don't know. He's my roommate now, so it just makes sense.
You two are roommates?
Yeah, I'm letting him stay at my studio as long as he helps me with my manga.
It's the first roof I've slept under in years.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense since you don't actually write a manga.
I thought we were gonna keep that between us, Barakun.
That's, right, my bad.
What's that? You got a ghost?
No, it's just our new part-time help settling in.
I swear to fucking God, I will not recommend Boruto. It's an unnecessary sequel.
Well, I kinda like it. I like it too.
They're rough around the edges, but I'm sure they'll clean up fine.
Whatever you say. The toilet awaits. Coming, Oda-chan?
You know it.
Hey, Barack, it's time for that meeting with Professor Mitsuyoshi Hiro or whatever.
Damn, it's that late already? Okay, let's go. Joe said he'd meet us there.
Hey guys, you're here. How's the store doing?
I think it will be safe in our hands until Heresh reincarnates.
You guys ever wonder how that goes down? Like, is it a respawn like in a video game, or does he crawl out of the ocean, maybe like some sort of primordial being?
Oh, there are my 3 least favorite white boys.
Hello, Professor Matsumoto. You wanted to talk with us?
Yes, it's always important to keep students, or in this case, former students, aware of their enrollment status.
Former students? What do you mean?
I mean the 3 of you dimwits are expelled. And I'm tickled pink to be the one who gets to deliver the news.
Expelled? But why? What did we do?
It's more like what you didn't do. And maybe the most important is not showing up to class for weeks.
Yes, but we have a good excuse for that. We were saving the world.
Uh-huh, likely story.
It's true.
I don't care if you were knuckle-deep in my asshole, stimulating my prostate, You three are no longer students at this university. See ya never, numbnuts.
This is not what expected would happen today. I was thinking he was going to give us a trophy or at least a plaque of some sort.
Yeah, like what do we do now?
To be honest, I kind of saw this coming and I have a suggestion. You two ever consider going to medical school?
You and I have a peaceful way of singing. It'll make you satisfied. Why wait? Let you decide the peace that I'll be bringing. And I hope you last the night. You and I have a peaceful way of singing. It'll make you satisfied. You and I will find a way that's dreaming. And the crazy seems so right. By the night, the shore divides and leaves me hanging there without a light. You and I, a trip and found. I saw the little fireflies floating all around me as I touched the sky. They said, come take a look inside. Oh. You and I have a peaceful way of singing. It'll make you satisfied. You and I will find a way that's dreaming. And the crazy seems so right. You and I have something to live for forever. When we find our way in space. Oh, you and I know it's now or never. Oh, in the end we'll have a peaceful day. Yeah, oh. You and I have a peaceful way